To start this video, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has supported the channel recently. I know it's cliche, but honestly, I did not expect anywhere near the amount of views, likes, subscribers that I've received. I started making these videos just because I recently was reminded how much I like zombies, how passionate I am for it, and I wanted to make content that I thought would be interesting and something that if I were watching YouTube, I would want to see. And apparently quite a few of you are also enjoying what I'm doing. So I wanted to do something special for 1,000 subscribers. I wanted to do a challenge that I haven't seen a lot of people do. And I've only seen 2 or 3 other channels that have done this. So I thought it would be a good first challenge. I did stream it live on Twitch, and I plan to stream other challenges live on Twitch as well, since I don't have a capture card or anything like that as of yet. So if you want to see any of these challenges attempted live, my Twitch channel is the same as YouTube. It's just got a underscore between chicken and teller. Again, thank you all so much for the support, all the likes, subscribers, comments, views, everything. It just means so much to me. I hope you enjoy. So I started off pretty normally. I built the turbine and I was playing offline because I wanted to be able to reset to get the part for the ceiling where you access the galvanized in the first room at the bus depot, so that I wouldn't have to run around all the different locations and try to find it. And that also meant that I was not able to use the bank or any permaperks, which wasn't that terrible because I had already intended not to use the bank. I just feel like it would be kind of cheating. And the permaperks, the only ones that would really be helpful were Jug and the Sharpshooter perk, but even then, the Sharpshooter perk wouldn't be that helpful since there's no wall weapon sniper like there is on Die Rise and Buried. So at the end of round 2, I left one zombie alive and I ran to the diner. I'm honestly not sure if it's faster to run to the diner straight away or to wait on the bus and ride that. I opted to just run because honestly the bus really isn't that helpful in this challenge. Maybe if it's in a convenient spot right when you need to leave, you can ride it. I did that maybe once or twice, but for the most part, you kind of have to play around the bus if you want to use it, so it really doesn't help much for this challenge. I just ran back and forth to locations in the fog. I used the teleporters when I could. So I got to the diner and put the part on the roof to grab the galvanized. I grabbed the MP5 because it has the fastest movement speed, tied with the ballistic knife and the Chicom. And then I checked the shed for the ladder, which it's not that important. I wouldn't have reset if the ladder wasn't there, but it is nice to have the ladder on the bus just in case you get to the power station and the bus is already there. That way you can climb over instead of having to wait for the bus to move. At the diner, I used the 1911 to farm points as well as get the zombies weak enough to knife them, and then once that was out of ammo, I used the MP5. On round 3, you can put 3 shots into a zombie and knife it. Round 4, 4 shots and then knife it. It's a pretty safe way to knife zombies before you grab the galvanized, and then at the end of round 4, I was able to grab those. After round 8, I decided to leave just because it does get a little sketchy trying to melee without Jug in the later rounds. So I headed over to the town using the shortcut between the diner and the farm. Usually you can cross this lava pit without red screening. I must have been a little slow, which almost got me downed. If that denizen had gotten onto my head, I think it would have killed me. Luckily I was able to melee it before it grabbed me. But I got to the town with no further issues, ran to the power station, turned on the power, put down my turbine, ran back to town, pack-a-punched my 1911 and MP5, grabbed Jug, and ended the round. I was able to grab Stamina up shortly after. At the end of round 13, I decided I would go and upgrade some more guns, so I headed to the spawn. I grabbed the M14 and the Olympia. I grabbed Quick Revive because honestly I figured if I downed before setting up, I would just reset. But now that I was set up, I was good to grab quick revive. After messing around with the teleporters for a little bit, I was able to make it back to the power station, place down the turbine, run back to the town once again, upgrade the M14 and the Olympia, and then I headed back out and teleported again, conveniently teleporting right behind the bus, which I was able to catch at the farm, grab the B23R from there and the Remington from the farm, and I was able to then teleport back to the town, upgrade those, and that was all my points. So at that point I needed to kill more zombies. I tried using the Remington for a bit, but it was just so pitiful. I almost went down on an insta-kill because the Remington could barely kill more than 2 zombies at a time. So I switched to the B23R and used that to progress a couple rounds and gain as many points as I could. At the end of round 15, I figured I would grab some more guns, so I headed back and got another turbine, went to the tunnel and grabbed the M16, went to the power station and got the AK, and upgraded those. So after upgrading those, I needed more money again, so I stayed at the town and passed a few rounds. On round 18, I took my first down because I was in a stupid spot that I shouldn't have been in, and I got caught on the fence when I was trying to get away from the zombies. But luckily I was able to grab Jug and stamina up again without any issues, passing a few more rounds. And at the end of round 20, I headed back to the bus depot to grab a turbine and quick revive again, and then head to the box to grab some more weapons to upgrade. My first 3 box spins were the EMPs, Monkey Bomb, and then EMP again, so that was ridiculous. And then after that I was able to get the M8, and then the box moved to the power station where I got the ray gun and headed off to upgrade both of those. After that I went back and grabbed the Python and the Cap 40. After upgrading those 2, I figured I should end the round and farm some more points before hitting the box anymore. At the end of round 23, I grabbed another turbine and headed back to the power station. I got the MTAR and an RPG, upgraded those, headed back again, got the ballistic knife and then a teddy bear. So I picked up the turbine. I figured that I might as well just save the durability and then put it back down once I grab a new weapon. But of course, the box said fuck you and went to the town, so I could have just left the turbine there. So I grabbed the Galil out of the box, went and got a new turbine. I figured I might as well just destroy my old one in the lava, get a new one that was fresh, that way I could upgrade really quickly since it was at the town. So I went down, upgraded the Galil and the ballistic knife, went back up, got the RPD and the 5.7, but then when I went to Pack-a-Punch, it was closed. Yep, my brand new turbine that I had just placed not 5 minutes ago had already broken. So I grabbed another one, placed it back down, upgraded those guns, and then passed a few more rounds. I went down again at round 28. After playing the newer games, you forget how bad it was to have to stop sprinting every time you got hit. Once again, I was able to recover, finish off the round. I hit the box and got a teddy bear, then went to grab a turbine as well as quick revive, but the zombie bled out because I had injured it without realizing. So I turned around and spent one more round in the town before heading out and grabbing what I needed. At this point, I had almost 100,000 points, so I figured that this challenge was basically in the bag. I figured there was absolutely no way it would take me that many points to get the rest of the guns. The box was back at the diner, and I got the M1216 and the Ray Gun Mark II. Going into this challenge, I thought that the Mark II would be the hardest gun to get since it's so rare on any map other than Buried, so I was pretty excited to get that one out of the way. I upgraded those and then got the SMR on the Type 25. After upgrading those, I got the hammer and then a teddy bear. The box moved to the farm where I got the S12. After upgrading that, I realized how much of a pain this challenge was still going to be. I hit the box 4 times, getting weapons that I already had before, including the Ray Gun Mark II, and then finally got the DSR on the 5th hit. Another 2 hits got me the Executioner, and I went to upgrade those 2. After that, I got a teddy bear, which sent the box back to the power station. At the power station, I hit the box 7 times without getting anything I needed before getting a teddy bear. This moved the box back to the town, where I hit it another 5 times without getting anything, and then a teddy bear. I jumped in the teleporter and arrived at the bus depot just in time to see the box landing. I grabbed the turbine and hit the box again, getting the war machine, which was finally something that I needed. I hit the box another 7 times before I got a teddy bear, and I realized I was running out of points. Back at the town again, I hit the box 11 times before getting a teddy bear, which moved it to the other location in the town. I had another 5 hits until I was almost out of points. I grabbed double tap. I stayed at the farm and used the unupgraded RPD until the end of round 31 to gain more points. I went back to the town and got another 2 hits before I got a teddy bear. The box went to the power station once again, and after 4 hits, I got the Chi-Com. After upgrading those, I got another teddy bear, which moved the box back to the farm. There, I got the FAL after 3 hits, and the box moved again after another 3. Back at the bus depot, I got the dual 5.7s after another 3 hits, which meant that all I had left was the Barrett. I upgraded those, headed back, and got it after 5 more hits. And that was it. After one last trip through the fog, I was able to finish off the challenge. If you made it to the end of the video, you're pretty awesome, thank you. Again, thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate all of the support. And again, I do intend to do more challenges in the future, so if you want to catch them live, you can find me on Twitch at chicken_teller. And if live streams really aren't your thing, I plan to upload them as videos here on the channel as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.